Sleep Tight is, compared to Rec 1 and 2, is quite a departure. Was a conscious decision to do something completely different?
Well, for me, Rec and Rec 2 are isolated experiences, you know, because they were made in a very different way, not in a conventional way, with a subjective point of view, you know, and real time. It was a real time experience. It was an experiment for us. In fact, Sleep Tight is a natural comeback to the conventional movie telling.
And obviously already it's been compared to Alfred Hitchcock, Roman Polanski. How would you feel about that comparison?
Very honored and proud, of course, to be compared with those amazing, great directors is always a honor.
The story is very much like slow burning, you know, you don't quite know what's going on. Essentially it's a story of a man who's looking for happiness, really. How did you balance keeping that thread going throughout the kind of sort of the things he puts, the protagonist, you know, he puts her under, you know, how did you manage to keep that thread going whilst still making it look like he was out to get her? Well, really he's not.
Well, in fact, one of the most interesting things in the movie, when I first read the script, was the audience need to move pieces and create the real thing. I mean, at the beginning of the movie, you are telling strange things and connected, very, very strange, and you have to put together and realize what's really happening, you know, and that's very, very interesting because at the same time you are asked to choose one of the contestants, evil and innocent, you know, and put yourself in one of the sides. So it's very, very interesting the way the audience is evolving during the movie.
And obviously, at the beginning, you feel hatred towards, you know, what he's doing, but then come the conclusion at the end, it's kind of a weird thing where you don't quite know how to feel. Was the ending always planned to be kind of a little bit ambiguous, or?
Yes, we consider the whole film as a game, you know. As I told you, it's like a game with two contestants, evil and innocence. The audience is obliged to choose one of the sides, and the film is told from the point of view of the evil guy, and it's unnatural because usually this kind of stories are told from the point of view of the victim, of the innocent victim, and that's very interesting because this way we are obliging the audience to be in the side, participate with a evil guy. This is a moral conflict, you know. For the audience, it's really, really difficult to be separate from the evil guy. The evil guy, it's in the film as you perceive him as a hero because you are participating with him and you are expecting a success in everything he's done. But that's very, very controversial because you are actually in a moral conflict. At the end of the film, you need to choose if it's a happy ending or it's a horrible ending.
And obviously, the ending's kind of left open. Is it there's plans for a sequel, or is it just are you keeping it as a standalone?
No, we have no plans for a sequel. Yeah, it's open, but this kind of opening at the end, it's the classical way to ending a genre movie. You know, the monster be killed, but in the last shot he opened the eye. This kind of, you know, it's very, very classical way to end a genre movie. But we have no plans for a sequel, not at all.
And obviously the film showing here at Frightfest, alongside your compatriot Paco's Rec 3. What's your feelings on Frightfest as a festival? You know, have you been here before?
I've been in Frightfest in Glasgow yeah, like 3 years ago, or no, 5 years ago, presenting Reg, I think, and it's great because all the crew of the festival are friends of mine. I love them, and I think it's a great festival with very hooligan audience who loves really horror movies, and that's great.
Obviously, Rec 3 shown here. You're moving on. You're working on Rec 4. Is there anything you can tell us about that?
No, not at all.
Keeping it quiet, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, final question. Your leading man. How did you go about, finding the right man to be that evil guy? What was the process in that?
The actor.
Yeah,
You mean the actor? Yeah. From the beginning, I was sure Luis Tosar, the actor in the movie, was perfect because he has a very interesting thing. He could be quiet, he could be sweet, gentle, but at the same time he could be brutal and he could be scary. As a person, actually he's quiet and gentle, but he could look brutal if he wants, and we needed it for the role, and he was great. He was perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.